So you've started off as a cybersecurity consultant and you want to work towards making your first $10,000 per month. This video is just for you. Working as a cybersecurity consultant can be very rewarding if you do it the right way. It can also be one of the most stressful things you will ever do. So I would really recommend doing it the right way so that you don't get stressed out and so that you're working towards a goal of making money and working for yourself. That's the ultimate goal here, right? There's two major focuses here, two main points that you need to follow to work towards that $10,000 per month. This has worked for many of the people that I've coached myself, and it's something that I'm telling you to do for free to be able to get yourself started. The first thing on the list is to offer a niche service. Niche services can be anything that is a repeatable type of work. So for example, someone I was talking to the other day is offering phishing assessments as their main niche service. Now with that niche service, they then have multiple smaller services off the back as part of remediation. That includes DMARC and DKIM records, cybersecurity awareness training, and a few other pieces. This guy is going out to market to advertise directly to different types of clients in different business industries to see what's going to work best, but he's focusing on clients with risky data, which is one of the main recommendations for anyone working in cybersecurity, is to help the people who need the help the most. They also come with the most organizational compliance that they need to be compliant with as part of a regulation, so there's a need for them to have this kind of service as well. You could also focus primarily on pen testing, just pen testing as your niche service, your project service. You could also do just general compliance auditing as your niche service. Off the back of each of these services is remediation that can be obviously billed per hour or as an additional project, which will definitely build up towards your $10,000 per month. The second main point here is to have bread and butter money services. These are services that recur each and every single month. What I do for this is I do proactive security and compliance auditing. That is checking over every single system on a 4-hour bracket each and every month for each client that I have. This charge comes in at around $550 per month per client. Now this works across lots of different client types because the service fee is not too high and the work involved is not too much, but it is quite in depth. You get a lot for that $550. Now if you can work yourself towards 20 clients who are going through this bread and butter service, this IT systems audit, then you will make over $10,000 per month. You'll actually make $11,000 per month, which is pretty good for a service that you can do quite literally anywhere, at any time, as long as you produce that report each and every single month. The report on average, after a little while, takes around 4 hours to complete. When you first start doing this report, it probably will take around 5 to 6 hours to complete because you're still learning how to go through and check for the different things. If you did just this service, you spent 4 hours each month on 20 different clients, you would make over $130,000 a year. That is for 80 hours a month. $130,000 for 80 hours of work a month. It's not bad. That's pretty good, guys. Come on, you got to agree. That's a good salary right there. And this is exactly what I'm talking about. If you build up on this type of service, you get your bread and butter money, you've got a stable income coming in, then you decide to go to another country to travel and to work while you're there. You do your work at nighttime while everyone's asleep. You get it done, you do your 4 hours, whatever it is, whenever it is that you do it. You do it at some point to say, hey guys, I'm going to be busy for this time. Or you could do it the other way, which is to work up towards having about a 1 week leave break and then just smashing out work. So the idea here is that you have like your 1 week of holiday period or 2 weeks of holiday, and then you have your other 2 weeks of doing whatever it is that you need to do to get the work done. Again, pretty good damn service. If you want access to the exact IT systems report that I'm talking about, it is available over on tsip.app. Go on over there, become a member, and you can get access to all of that as well as the one-on-one coaching from myself to build up these services. There is no shortage of work out there. There is no shortage of companies. The hardest part is getting those companies on board and then rinsing and repeating the strategy that you've used to get that company to work with you over multiple times. You just keep doing it until you've got your 5 clients, your 10 clients, your 20 clients plus. From there, you're making at least $150,000 a year and you're working for yourself. You're traveling whenever you want, wherever you want. And it's honestly, it might sound like stupidly easy, and that's kind of because it is. I just want to outline the kind of work that you can work towards by working for yourself. Some of the companies out there that I've worked for before are absolutely ripping off the clients that they work with. They offer them these services on packages that don't make any sense, where they're not actually performing any of the work that the company is paying for. Whereas this is like a tangible report that works towards giving them a solution to better their security posture, to improve their security across different systems, to have better working systems. And that's not even to mention that a lot of the times with these IT systems audit reports that I'm talking about and having these niche services, what they do then is they also stop talking to their IT support company and they start talking to you for that stuff. And if that's something you're interested in billing additional hours, then that's something you can absolutely do. You can talk to those clients. Say, yes, I will fix your printer. Yes, I will set up an Active Directory account or an Exchange profile or whatever it is. I'm going to do that and I'll bill it per hour. And that's perfectly acceptable in the world of managed services. That's taking this a little bit further away from consulting though and more into building a managed service business. But if that's something you're interested in, there is plenty of money available there for you as well. Anyway, thank you for watching, guys. I hope this video has been useful to you. If you want to get in touch with me, head on over to tsip.app, hit the link in the bio, comment for any questions that you have. I answer every single question that I get, and I'll see you all on the next video. Have a great weekend.